Hello, how are you? I hope you're all happy, healthy and well out there. Today we are showing you the 5 most iconic spots to get pictures of Edinburgh Castle. How are you? Now, this popped into my head because it's probably one of the things that most people want to do when they come to Edinburgh. Get the best shot of Edinburgh Castle. There is kind of 4 or 5 main spots that if you look for Edinburgh Castle, these spots will show up. You know, these are going to be the pictures that you will see. So I thought we'd say, look, this, if you want to get a shot like this, if you want to get a similar picture like this of you standing by Edinburgh Castle, this is where you need to go. So that's what we're doing today. The 5 probably most pictured spots, or most used spots to take pictures of the castle, however you want to phrase it. Number 1, right where I am right now, Princes Street. It's the most obvious one to get a nice shot of the castle, and you wouldn't be wrong if you want to get it. So let's just have a look at where we are so you can see. I mean, we've kind of got a beautiful shot right now because the sun is right behind the castle, giving it a nice little glow. But look at that. You could kind of get beautiful shots all the way along Princes Street of the castle. We'll wander about a little bit and show you some of the other angles, but if you want a good shot of the castle that you're going to see a lot of, there are so many proper beautiful angles of the castle from Princes Street that you can't really go wrong. Look at that. I mean, I've came just very tiny little bit along and you can get the whole castle there, no trees. You've got the mountain, it's not a mountain, it's a volcano. You've got the Castle Rock there, and the whole thing is just beautiful and iconic. So if you're wanting a shot, probably the easiest and the clearest of getting the whole castle is from Princes Street, because some of the other places that I'm going to show you, you don't really get the whole thing. So if you want to get a beautiful shot of the whole castle, and there you go, look at that. I don't think we could have done better today. Look at the light glowing from behind it, the sun glowing from behind it. That is just beautiful. What a way to start. What a shot to start on. Okay, number 2. Number 2 here in Princes Street Gardens, right behind me is the Ross Fountain, which has become kind of an iconic spot to get pictures of the Ross Fountain and the castle together. But look what it's like today. It's really cold here in Edinburgh. We've hit -3, -4 degrees Celsius, which is cold for us, and the fountain is frozen over. So not only, if you were here right now, would you get an iconic shot of the castle and the fountain, but you'd get an even rarer shot of the fountain frozen over. And you can see there's people taking pictures and pictures of this because it doesn't happen a lot. Now you can see, just looking at this shot, why this is a popular shot for people to come to. Get the fountain there and the castle there, and probably any angle as you walk around is a beautiful shot. But oh my goodness, with the fountain frozen over and the castle as well today, that's just spectacular. We've got really lucky with the sun right now. It's just making everything look beautiful with the beautiful blue skies. I mean, this couldn't be a better advert for Edinburgh anyway if you were out looking at it today, but this is just incredible with the fountain frozen over. Isn't that beautiful? You can see why this is one of the spots where people come to get a picture. The fountain isn't even something that was originally built for Edinburgh. I've done the whole history of the fountain if you want. It's an old video, but you can track it down, it is on there. But look at that, it's just beautiful. If I go out a little bit and you get a fuller look at that, that's just incredible, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot. So there's number 2. I'll tell you how to get here if you want as well. So that right there's Princes Street. That's the very end, the west end of Princes Street, the very end of the west end. Go behind there, the Caledonian Hotel there, the Cali Hotel's there. Princes Street, Johnny Walker Princes Street's right there. Just as soon as you come into the gardens at this side, it's the first thing you hit. Look at that, with the sun beaming down. Oh, that's just... See that? That's what I'm talking about. And that's why this is probably one of the most popular spots to come and get a picture of the castle. Or the fountain, whichever way you want to look at it. I have to say it's kind of difficult to leave that one. I want to keep taking pictures because it is so beautiful and it's so lovely. But we've got a couple other spots to show you, so moving on. Absolutely love that. Okay, number 3, the Grassmarket. A fairly obvious one. Again, you get a great angle, and I'm going to stay here and walk away from where I am so that gradually you can get the beautiful iconic shot behind me over my shoulder. Lots of people like to come in. Lots of people like to go to all the spots to get the pictures, and that's what you're here for. This is what you want to find. It's about those Instagrammable moments. It's about those memory moments where you've got a beautiful shot of the castle behind you. And that's beautiful, you know what I mean? And if you get the church beside, which is a bar now, yeah, it's a bar restaurant now, then you've got a beautiful shot right there. Let me show you. Look at that. That's just stunning, isn't it? I mean, truthfully, when you've got the rock face there, you can get just iconic, incredible shots looking out over Edinburgh, looking out at the castle. This is the thing that I forget. Well, I don't forget because I love it so much, but not everywhere has one of these. Not everywhere has a focal point right in the middle of Edinburgh that's a massive castle that overlooks everything. It's well, obviously not every Edinburgh has that, because there's not very many Edinburghs. There's more than one, but there's only one Edinburgh, you know. But isn't that just incredible? Let me zoom out so you can get a better shot of it all. Look at that. Look how incredible that is. This is a very common spot for people to take pictures, because when the sun's shining on it, which is quite often from this angle because the sun is behind me right now, so it lights it up beautifully from here. It's an incredible shot to get, especially when you've got that turret there, massive huge turret for the entrance. I'm not going to go up to the entrance and get a shot from the front because that's obvious, getting the esplanade. However, that's just lovely. But getting a similar angle of that, but a photo that you'll see quite a lot of, is just behind me, which is probably less easy to find if you don't know. So right behind me there is the Vennel, and if we go up there just a little bit, you can get another incredibly iconic shot with a beautiful old looking street, or close with it as well. So like I said, this is the Vennel. There's kind of where we took the shot. What you want to do, and you can see it's busy because there's lots of people, is you want to head up here. So you can see I've not actually had to come that far. That's the bottom of the Vennel right there. And if we just look up, there's the castle. Now where I'm standing isn't the most iconic shot. You just want to be slightly to the right. You move over here. You get this shot, which you see quite a lot, with the street and the castle. In fact, if you go just a little bit further back, hold on. So you can see it's really popular. I'm actually having to wait to get into this corner here, but look, once you get here, if you're a little bit patient, and there's no one here on a nice night as well, if you've got a red sky, this Vennel here, looking up towards the castle, that is, yeah, that's an incredibly iconic shot. So there you go. If you want to get that shot there, this is how you get to it. You'll see this one a lot. And then if you don't know where it is, you're like, where is that? How are people getting that shot? Where is that? Well, there you go. Just up the Vennel from the Grassmarket. Not very far. And then you get that. The beautiful old lampposts, beautiful old street, and a very beautiful old castle. Lovely. To get to the last one of the 5 most iconic spots to take pictures in Edinburgh Castle, we actually need to go to the opposite side of Princess Street and up a bit of a hill. And you know, it's a little bit of a walk to the next one. So just to give us the sustenance, to keep us going on this journey of 5 iconic picture spots, a little Greggs sausage roll. Okay, fueled by a Greggs sausage roll, and why not? We've made it up to the last one, which is of course Calton Hill, which just has spectacular views of the castle at multiple points. So let's show you again a couple of the points. Generally, it's the thought of just getting higher and higher and further back wherever you want the castle from. But look at that. Look at that. You've got it almost watercolour in the distance with the colours in Edinburgh right now in the sky. That looks just beautiful. The Balmoral clock right beside it. That's Princess Street just down there. Just amazing. Let's go further back. got to try and get a bit of shelter. It's really, really quite windy up at this point, which is no surprise. It's a windy day today, but even just from here, as I tuck myself in, look at that, the castle there. There's the, I'm going to try to point backwards, the point, there we go, I can't get, there it is. There it is, the clock of the Balmoral there with the monument that's up here on Calton Hill as well. That's quite iconic, getting that shot together. In fact, I use it on my homepage for the YouTube channel as well, because it's just a beautiful shot. We've got such a lovely clear day to do all this today. It's a little bit windy up here at Calton Hill. Find the one bit of shelter that I could find, but isn't that just beautiful? So there you have the 5 most probably iconic shots to take pictures of Edinburgh Castle. If you're looking at Edinburgh, if you're looking up Edinburgh, you're probably going to see pictures from one of those 5 spots that I showed you. That's where they're going to be from. So if you want to get those pictures, that's where you want to go. That's how you get to those points. That's where they are. I love my castle. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that's useful if you're here and you wanted, you know, where I get the best shots of the castle. Because ironically, if you're in the castle, you can't really get a good shot of the castle. That's kind of how it works. It's like being up the Empire State Building. You can't get a good picture of the Empire State Building when you're up there. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, as always, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video if you think it'll be helpful to people. Become a patron. That would be incredible if you become a patron, help the channel and help the channel grow. But truthfully, subscribing is the big one. That would really help if you could do that. But till next time, let's get the castle. We'll say goodbye. Where is it? There it is, just in the distance right there. Bye, humans.